100 yard dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want.
In my head, baby. Get it. You already know. Go to mall.
I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Alright, see you while I get the squad together, man.
They can get you good at lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when attacking like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can cover the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call us up making a name. I put on the jets. The coach will regret even letting us stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, move, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100
That's who they gonna fire us up against, man.
100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Bring that shit to the bank, nigga. Bring that shit to the bank, nigga.
Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on
Daddy,
the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, man. And we had
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Atlanta.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 37. Check. Hey.
Now Ryan on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones.
I got it. Get off that ball.
Going to be
You ain't helping him.
incomplete.
Good shot.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm there, baby. I'm
One thing's for sure,
there.
when you got a big receiver
That time
and you
anyway.
trust him downfield,
Shit.
you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Hey, seam 6.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Looking deep for Julio.
Fuck that ball, nigga. Give me that ball. Let's go.
Intercepted.
Let's go, Ravens.
Picks it.
Good hit that, bro.
Stops just a few yards shy.
Let's go. Wayne Clyde, Julio.
They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 38, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Check it back, check it back.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Jackson now. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Send that motherfucker on over there like that, boy.
There to make the grab, as his guys are first.
Pretty good for a running back, huh?
This afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Flip that motherfucker on over there like that to the boy.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Yeah, people ain't listening. People not listening.
As they get a quick first down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Give me that back.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Marcus Peters.
Let's go,
and
Marcus.
Will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they throw the interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
From the 17, Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram.
Run him over.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and
Come
goal.
on,
It was a
big truck.
pickup of 14.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive lineman.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and
Let's
a whole
go,
lot
man.
of toughness.
You got a lot to deal with, 47-37, man. We in the building.
Backfield get them really nice Christmas
Baltimore,
gifts,
man.
right?
That's the 410 thing. I'm from here.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
39. Hey, Delta.
From the shotgun, Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy.
Oh, my.
The 20.
Catch that, Peter.
Just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Good play, boy.
Big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. They'll look to run. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Freeman.
Oh, get a move on me. He put a move on me. I had him.
Taking it in from 7 yards away as they are now on the board here in the first half.
What a fucking play,
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Right, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try to
I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Oh boy, Hollywood.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone.
Good on, boy.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense, right?
Give me that shit.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Stop playing with my secondary, yo.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike, check, 59.
Here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Mike, let's go, team. Big serious right here. We got to step it up. 50.
From the gun on 3rd down. Jackson, flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
That boy, 99.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Got a man. It's Brown. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Ingram. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well. And
he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. This is Ingram. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one,
you come on,
guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
Come on,
and in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out.
Oh, you're killing me, baby.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Ryan.
Got it.
Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
This is why I don't stream Madden, my ninja. Another one bites the dust. 4 picks. All user. All user picks.
gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me.